I really need to check to make sure that the ending is in there. Besides, you're not missing much, just some dialogue and travel to areas I've been to before. Now, the first area, I'll go to the Golden Gate. First thing to do, find the Golden Gate here. Well, that's a good place to start. I suspect there's a reason why I need to solve all 12 to access the one near the megastructure.
What's up, 1K?
What's it like to be mayor?
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What are your priorities as mayor?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
I should go. Right. Well, the first thing I need to do is find what's here. Well, I'll certainly need a hex head on to keep this open. I'll certainly be needing this. And now, I have all that I need to figure out the rest. I certainly need a green beam. Has to work. red beam will be needed for sending that up.
I've been watching you for some time. Sorry to be so mysterious, but I was unsure as to your intentions. There are people who would prefer Athena to stay where she is. I believe the puzzle you just solved is part of something hidden deep inside Athena's dream. Hidden even from herself. If you're willing to keep going, I think I know where this leads, and it could change everything for us.
I knew Cornelius would turn up sooner or later. If you can help him, 1K, please do.
I intend to. And yes, I was also wondering where he was. Now we've done everything that can be done. Onto the wooded plateau. Right. Cornelius is counting on me. Let's see. Any surfaces I can use this on? Right. So that's... Nothing but this driller isn't for show. Well, I can certainly go through that, but I need to be able to get there. I'm clearly missing something. Ah, that's what I was missing. Now, I can keep that open and get the connector. Because I'll need that to do pretty much everything else. I see what I need to do now. I need to get the hexahedron to where the fan is, put the connector on it with the red beam connections, and then send it up. And after that, I'll have what I need to complete this. Although it's a different story entirely, actually making that happen.
It was a relief to be away from the politics of New Jerusalem, to be free to study and to create, to imagine a better future without all the exhausting nonsense of the city. Even reusing the technology from New Alexandria felt good, like we were picking up a thread that should never have been abandoned. For the first time, we could be who we wanted to be, the best versions of ourselves.
Yes. Free from the constraints of a monster that you and Athena helped create. Now for the Eastern weapons. Right. Looks like I'll need to arrange this to ensure that the beams hit what they need, while also not crossing. Not it, is it? Getting closer to this. Got the right idea, just need to execute it in a way that works. Yes. Now, yes, it would work better if I went out the right way. Now I have all 3 puzzle elements to open this back.
Creating Miranda was an act of defiance in a way. to bring a new life into existence and say, this is good, this is fundamentally good, because human beings are unique and valuable, and every single one of them enriches the universe just by existing. We wanted to celebrate that, and to have a personal connection to the life we created, to be invested in each other the way it was in the beginning, to be parents.
So, let's head on. Another body. Well, going over there and helping myself would certainly be a good place to start. Especially as I have no other objects at this moment. Well, I do now. Goes over there. And the answer is... it doesn't. I need to find a way of getting this red beam to where it's needed. I suspect the blue beam did first. I need to go back and forth for this to work. Yes, first I need to get into position on the other side, and then switch here, and then have it on the red.
After Miranda died, Athena started crumbling. It wasn't just the death of our daughter, it was everything. The burden of century after century of trying to keep the flame alive, trying to make Alexandra Drennan's sacrifice worth it, while everyone else got caught up in their petty personal problems. Even with me there, she was lonely. She felt responsible for everyone, as if she could change the tides of history by will alone. And I can understand why, because she kind of did.
Yes, we're working on that. Considering where she's still trapped. Let's see what puzzle awaits us beyond the Golden Gates in this flooded valley. Right. start of this. That needs to be. And yes, that's what needs to be done. Oh yes. What's missing? And now I just need to get a red beam and yes. It would probably help if I blocks the beam in the way long enough to get a red beam out. Yes. Now it's done.
For Athena, Miranda's death was final, and it was the finality of it that was so unbearable. Even with the technology we were creating, there was no way of reaching back into time to save her. We were moving forward, relentlessly, the days flying by, and with every day, Miranda was further away. I think that was the first time I really understood what it means that time is a dimension. I could measure the distance between us in minutes, hours, days, years. But if what broke Athena was accepting that distance, for me, it was the opposite. I refused to accept it. The universe had already taken so much from us. It didn't get to take my daughter.
Now for the lost marshes. Yeah, some areas are easier to navigate around than others. Yes, I definitely need to do that first. Open this up to Hedron to get all the possible puzzle elements. Now I have. getting the... next part of this. Yes. I will definitely the red beacon here.
Except that my daughter was gone. Her body was destroyed, obliterated. But we're more than just a body. We're a pattern, a melody in ones and zeros. And I was convinced that somewhere, somehow, that melody still existed. I just couldn't believe that it didn't. I refused to. That thought consumed me. In some ways, it broke me. But I didn't give up. Not every obsession has to be fought, you know. The easy way isn't always the right one.
Oh, so Miranda isn't entirely destroyed, just her original body. Well, I want to know what's next, so I'd best move on to the next puzzle. Yes, I know. Didn't think I'd make that mistake again in this. Until next time. Hail the rabbit!